to make sure. I don't know what's going on. Hold up. I got my got my braid, my thing. All right, there. All right, there. All right, let's see where I am. Welcome back to Billionaire Baddie Divine Feminine Tarot. Plus, what the fuck is really going on in your life? Period. In that order. All right. Oh God, I miss you guys so much. I know you're like, bitch, I ain't never here. Listen, if you are in my VIP Patreon, you are everywhere. I am. You don't miss nothing. Sometimes I just be around the corner on a different block. All right. So I do want to start off saying that over here, like, girl, my love reading. All right, just to get read. Period. All right. Make sure you're in my VIP Patreon. Of course, you definitely want to subscribe. Hit the notification bell here so you don't miss a moment when I go live or when I upload. And definitely like the video. Um, Feel free to drop in the comments, okay? What you need. All right. This channel is for you. It's for all my beautiful baddies, my billionaire baddies and divine feminines. Okay, here. So whatever you need, I'm here to make sure that you have it. All right. Um, so let me know, girl. All right. But today I feel like I want to get back to um today I feel like I want this is annoying me so bad, girl. Now I don't know what. All right, like let's just figure it out. All right. But today I want to get back to what the fuck is really going on in your life, okay, here, because we have not done that in a while. So I want to be nosy, but first let's check in with some self-care. I want to get some self-care oracles for you because they said we need it. All right. So let's see what you are needing for self-care. A lot of times we just go like I'm doing right now. Okay. And we don't prioritize what we need to take care of ourselves, and we definitely want to do that. So just so you know, girl, all right, here your self-care oracles currently for Libra season. It is Libra season. Happy birthday, Libra. Tut tut. All right. Happy birthday, mommy. All right. Heavenly birthday to my mama. All right. What is needed? Listen, a lot of y'all think y'all don't need nothing. You like, girl, what? I ain't got time to stop. I gotta get this bag. I got this money. I gotta check this nigga. I gotta go beat this bitch ass for talking shit. Cause what? I believe ho, you started it first because you ain't that motherfucking important for me to start shit with you. Okay? Okay. We from the STL, bitch. If this is a problem, show me. Okay? Okay. So you might be telling bitches to keep it cute. Okay, here. But even while you're doing all of that, you still need to self-care. Okay. There's a lot of delusional bitches up here. I can't tell you this, Betty. What the fuck is really going on is you have a lot of bitches that feel like you have a problem with them, but they are nobody to have a problem with because they are nobody, or at least they are nobody to you. All right. And you have a lot of bitches that are delusional and self-important. Now, they may be important to other people, all right, but they are pressed because they are not important to you. All right. That's what it really is. They are pressed because they are not important to you. And it's like, bitch, why you want to be important to me? Because the real fact is you are important to them, but because of the ego, right? And bitches, even if they do learn something, and they are learning from you because they are literally your fucking sons, they don't want to say they learned it from you. They don't want to say, you taught them anything, okay? And a lot of times this comes from bitches that got more than you, right? So they'd be like, oh, I can't say I learned nothing from a broke bitch, allegedly, all right? Even though you help them get their shit together, right? But they'll promote somebody on the same tier that scammed them out of $250,000. I don't know who needs to hear this, but what the fuck is really going on? Somebody really scammed you. Watch out for them scammers. All right. Somebody had a whole scammer on their team. While they went around trying to pretend that you are the problem or they got beef or drama with you. When they need to I don't know. Somebody need to ask their mom about something. Anyway, your self-care. All right. So yeah, I was talking about bitches is learned. Okay, needs to get learned. Is learned hit. All right, but they just don't want to say that they get it from you. All right, and their real problem, the real thing that's egging them. All right, is because they are self-important, but they have no importance to you and no importance to your life. All right, here, but they're trying to convince everybody around them that okay, it's a lot of delusion going on. That's all I can say, baby. All right, here, because believe me, if there was a problem, you ain't gotta be convinced of nothing. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. All right, if it's on the internet, I'm gonna pull up right in your comments. All right, which I right in your and what crickets. Oh, because bitches think they Mariah Carey. Like, oh, I don't know her. Well, bitch, if you don't know me, why the fuck you subbing me? All right, because if you send for me, I'm gonna answer. Like, simple. Okay. But bitches really be mad. Maybe a lot of bitches be mad, Betty, because you correct the hoe. Okay, here but a lot of hoes need to be corrected, and when you get corrected, just say I stand corrected. You see how I did that? All right. But a lot of bitches is mad that it is you. Okay, here, and that's why they ain't got no real friends. Okay, real friends, real friends. That's why I ain't got no real friends. They got a bunch of bitches, a bunch of airhead, bird brain ass bitches. Okay. Biggest goal in life is to look cute. Oh, that's great. Okay, I guess. Okay. When you got real bitches say, "Why you fucking the same nigga twice? You like karma or something?" Okay. Anyway, rest, and I rest my case. Okay, rest. All right. Here. Who said that? Nipsey. Okay, I don't rest. Okay, I don't stress. I rest. Okay, and maybe that's okay. Yes, girl. Let's write it down. Let's write it down. Let's write it down. That's what they have motherfucking said, girl. That's what the fuck is really going on. Okay, that's what the fuck is really going on in your life. That's what the fuck you really need to know. Don't. Okay. So make sure you're getting your rest and your beauty sleep. Good luck with that. I was getting tortured literally last night. Um. Okay. Some government figure I don't know. Okay. I don't know what they was running. What? Okay. A lot of y'all be going through shit and you're like, oh my god, girl. I don't know who needs to hear this, but what the fuck is really going on is we live in a country where they torture and run tests on their people. I'm just saying. I just felt like red pilling you right quick. You know what I mean? And then bitches be like, why you aren't interested in me? Why aren't you paying? Because bitch, you ain't talking about money. Do you hear what I'm talking about? What you got on that? You ain't got nothing on that because you a part of that. Because you get paid to keep bitches dumb, to make bitches bird brain, so we don't talk about that. What's really important. Whitney Houston said, I believe the children are the motherfucking future. So I'm trying to help children of the motherfucking future while you trying to keep bitches dumb, telling them to work, bend over, get fucked, get diseases, pass that around, have babies by 2, 3, 8. You know what I mean? You perpetuating trauma. That's the motherfucking drama. Okay, so no, I have no interest in you bitches. Why are you trying to, why you, okay. All right, it's delusion. Like a lot of y'all need that 5150 while you running around trying to pass it off. You bitches think I don't see you. I see you bitches. That's what the fuck the real problem is. That's why you mad, because I really, you probably seeing these bitches too, divine feminine. Okay. Here, but I see you bitches ain't no 51. I don't need no I don't need nothing, bitch. You imagine a psychotic motherfucker, a sociopathic motherfucker trying to 911. Okay, so that's verified, right? Imagine that type of motherfucker trying to convince you that you're the one that needs to go get an evaluation, or you're the one that needs to go talk to a therapist. Bitch, I don't need to talk to a motherfucking therapist. You need a therapist. You part of the motherfucking board, bitch. Okay? You've been assimilated, bitch. I don't need a therapist, okay? You need a therapist. And that's why, okay, a lot of destiny swapping energy. That's why I'm just saying, you can't be bothered with these hoes. They want you to be bothered so bad. Get your rest, all right? Betty, that's what the fuck is really going on. Because they really want to stress you. They really, press, whatever, press. They're really oppressed. Even if you got money, you're still oppressed. As long as somebody is able to slide you some motherfucking coin so you can look the other way while women and children and people are being murked and murdered, and y'all selling babies and teaching y'all kids how to be prostitutes at 4 o'clock. You know what I mean? As long as somebody is able to pay you to perpetuate that, bitch, we don't have nothing in common. You are common. You are basic. Okay? You over there with them. All right? We don't fuck. We okay? I just feel like bitches need to be corrected, and when they get corrected, just stand corrected. Huh? You ain't talking about shit. You ain't talking about shit. You ain't saying shit. That's what you get paid to do. Be happy doing that. Why you coming over here like we on some same like we are? And then when you can't argue, you want to be, oh, well, you a broke bitch. Okay. Am I? Am I a broke bitch when you got your shit from scamming and slanging pussy and getting shitted on and okay? That's all you got? You ain't got nothing that's gonna make me critically think. But you need a bitch like me to be jealous so bad. You like there's nothing to be jealous of. You're a loser. Okay? Bank account may have a boat, y'all. You're still a loser. All right? You're a loser. You got all of that, and what the hell are you doing? Okay, you're a little deep. Okay, like, all right. I don't know. Just saying. I could really end it right there. All right. I just feel like, okay, you know, sometimes, okay, sometimes people, okay, they work so hard to be like, oh, you ain't got no motion. Well, bitch, because you're working behind the scenes because you're afraid if I get even just a littlest bit of you're done because you're a fraud, because you're a fake. There's nothing real about none of you hoes. Period. But that's what you get paid to do, and that's fine. No tea, no shade. But why are you mad at a bitch like me? You mad at a bitch like me because I am everything that you know you're fucking not, but you lying to these niggas that you are. Okay? The least you can do is just say, man, I ain't shit. Okay? I ain't shit. All right? Even little Dusty was like, yeah, if there's Illuminati, yep, I want that money. Yep, I'm probably go eat shit in Dubai. You goddamn right. I want this money. At least you said it. All right? I can respect that. Kind of. All right? You ain't got no motion. You ain't got no. Yeah, a lot of y'all bitches about to be grounded. All right? Ain't moving nothing. Ain't moving. And the shit that used to move, it's not moving no more because people are waking up. It's going to be a lot of people waking up like, damn, I feel dumb. I wonder why. What you listening to? Who you talking to? What you watching? What you consuming? 1313. All right? So don't be surprised. Don't be shocked. Yeah, people are okay. I see a lot of ancestors, Holy Spirit, spirit guides coming by. Don't be surprised because it's going to be October. The veil is thinning. All right. I told mine, come on in. Good ones. All right. And if you had a problem with me and you know, okay, then we can talk about it now. Okay. But a lot of y'all angels and ancestors gonna be coming through, like, all right, wiping the film, okay, like so you can see, all right. And because people are beginning to see, they're cleaning up their space, cleaning up their phones, cleaning up their minds, cleaning up their homes. You see how I did that? All right, real natural light. Don't need no ghostwriter. Okay. A lot of the things that used to have motion and used to have leverage and used to, it's just not, because that shit is, bitch. If I want to sit up and be lied to, and it was fuck, I'm gonna learn from a fraud, from a fake motherfucker that lie every single day. Like that's what you get paid to do, and you can't even be real about that. You sit up here and say this shit with a real face, like a nigga pretending to be a bitch and saying with his whole ass chest, like, yeah, and women should do this. You a whole ass nigga. I can at least respect the motherfuckers that say, yeah, I gotta dig down her, and what? You want me to put on this 30-inch bust down or what, girl? You want me to get you together? I can respect that. A lot of you bitches won't respect, and how you gonna get respect when you the liar? And I ain't even, even though you're in the fucking building, I ain't really talking to you. I'm talking to my people, all right? Because a lot of people need to be more comfortable for just saying what exactly the fuck it is, all right? We're just talking about fraud, and you are. Okay. So yeah, a lot of the things that people used to entertain, used to have motion, used to be, it's like, no, bitch, real life, they ain't gonna have no choice just because of what the fuck. All right, you just sit up here and twerk these motherfuckers into turn their head against a motherfucking mascot until the mascot is at your front doorstep. Like I said, ain't no bunker bit. When they realize what you've been paid to distract them from, when they were actually supposed to be getting their baby squared away or protecting them or doing some real shit, it's up. It's up for a lot of you. All right, burning bowls rituals. Like yeah, okay. Some people gonna have to dance and make money moves. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, let's look and see where we're at. After that nice quick read, girl. Okay. Let's see what the fuck is really going on in your life. Your life, your life, your life. Bitch feel like she want bar for bar. Bet okay, just okay. Ain't no bar, bitch. You ain't raising nothing. Unfortunately. Okay. If somebody trying to convince other people like that you're really on their level and they feel like they're above the level because again they bank account or whatever, but it's just like it's not like somebody is all right. But the good news is it's never too late. No child left behind, baby. Okay? It's never too late. Okay? Never too late. Anytime you ready. All right, but to be ready, you got to be real. And a lot of you bitches can't be real because you're too busy being fucking fake and convincing yourself that is real. And you've been doing this so long, living a lie so long, you believe that shit. That is a fucking psychosis. And then you think you're fucking smart enough to convince a motherfucker that really got some brains, really got some motherfucking intuition. You're really trying to convince a motherfucker that really have intuition, that they need to be institutional. Like, no, bitch, it's you. A lot of y'all motherfuckers is sick. You're sick. You're sick in your mind. I can't say you got no soul, bitches, because bitches that have souls wouldn't do the shit that you do. All right? Body, okay? Real sick shit. All right? And it's really up for a lot of that energy, unfortunately. So what they're doing, divine feminine, my beautiful billionaire baddies presently are in the making. All right? Because real billionaire baddies, they okay. Mackenzie asked said, man, fuck this. Okay, fuck this money. Go help them kids. Gave away 70 million. It's probably blood money, but still. Okay, rinse it. And if you gonna rinse it, okay, I guess that's how. Okay. Here. No child left behind. All right. But you have a lot of people trying to convince, people that have real intuition and real, our job is we're supposed to lead the people out of darkness, lead the people out of what you call the wilderness and all of that. So you have these fucking parasites that are going to be using everything they can to try and convince you again that you're the fucking problem when you're clearly not. All right. They know you're not the problem. They know they actually are the problem. They know they're actually what's wrong with society. And they feel like you being upstanding, you being 100 is fucking up their work. Okay. Okay. I guess. So then what they do is they like to cause issues, because they ain't got shit. That's all they got. They can't, okay? They don't have it. They be on stage and or whatever they're trying to sound like, but they don't. And real motherfuckers know. And that's why they try to call issues for real motherfuckers. That's why they try to make sure real motherfuckers don't get hurt. Real motherfuckers don't have visibility, because then how, like, we can't make no money if the real motherfuckers come forward. How we gonna make money? So the moment they eyes crack in the damn sleep slob can, okay, how can I fuck up Divine Feminine Day? How can I stop that bitch? How can I wear her weave before she can? How can I? Okay, and still failing, and still flopping, and still looking a mess. And you look a mess because you don't want to be you, bitch. Period. 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 Pig on a lipstick. You look crazy. You bitches look crazy. You copy and mimicking bitches. No, you look crazy. And then they'll be like, well, she just mad because I was able to get it in leather, or she just mad because I'm on the carpet, and these bitches are running around telling other people, oh, well, she just mad. Bitch, how I'm mad because you're trying to be me? I'm mad because you look fucking stupid. I am, and not even mad, just like, you bitches look goofy. What's wrong with you? Not only that, what's wrong with you? Not only that, what's wrong with you? Not only that, what's wrong with you? Right? Why can't you be yourself? Why, okay? You're not good enough to be you don't like yourself? You don't like yourself, so you're trying to convince real bitches not to like themselves so you can pretend to be real bitches and think I ain't gonna call you no fake hoe? No, you have a psychosis. You have something wrong with it. You have something wrong with you. What's wrong with you? And again, let me run it back. What's wrong with you? Right? What's wrong with you that you don't want to be your fucking self? Okay? Some of y'all got real talent, real pretty, but pretty hurts. And a lot of you bitches, okay, you hurting yourself trying to be motherfuckers that you were not. So yeah, you look goofy. And you look goofy to your peers because your peers know that you're trying to slip on somebody whole. And maybe before, your little clique or group, y'all try to convince yourself like, oh, like this is the cool thing to do, is to steal other people's identity, intellectual property, or try to beat them to the punch and all of that. But a lot of real people, because they're listening to real motherfuckers like me, all right, that's why I said I'm the one, right? Real people are listening, clocking, and tapping in, and they looking at like, yeah, that's goofy. Yeah, that's whack. Because what does that say about me? Right? And maybe even before you were able to convince bitches like, no, fuck all that. Let's get this money. Let's scam and all that. But now again, the ancestors are coming and cleaning the motherfucking mirrors and wiping the fucking snot out the side of the eyes, peeling back. Okay? And it's like, yeah, that's whack. Okay, why am I dumb? Who the fuck am I? Right? That shit, a lot of that shit is about to be shut down. These old, outdated ideologies. That's what the fuck is really going on. What the fuck is really going on? Divine feminine billionaire Betty is just keep remind. Okay, uh, you're gonna have to decenter these bitches, but you're gonna have to center them at the same time. All right, because in their psychosis, again, they with their rabbit ass mind. That's why people say that. They be like, "Are you out your rabbit ass mind?" Hey, like, what's wrong with you? Because in their psychosis, they wake up every day trying to convince you, you know, that something is wrong with you. And it's like, but baby, how can something be wrong with me when I love myself? And how can something not be wrong with you if you get up every motherfucking day and your mission is to convince me not to talk shit, to try to figure out a way to scheme, to try to figure out a way how you can be me, to try to figure out a way how you can fuck a nigga that where I stay on his mind all motherfucking day and all motherfucking nights. Okay? How you can get a deal or a brand or a product, but you're trying to convince me that I like, girl, are you okay? You bitches are not okay. You're not. Baby, you're not okay. And maybe at one time they used to be cool too. Like, yeah, like we're cool. We're not okay. We're crazy. Like, but now it's like, no, baby. You're not okay. A lot of shit that used to be cool just ain't no more. I don't need this motherfucking cards. I just said what the fuck I said. What the fuck is really going on? Divine Feminine. Okay, baby. Rest your case and rest on these hoes. All right. Okay. It's good to sleep. And these are the type of hoes that you sleep on. Not, I mean, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? We ain't sleeping on hoes, but it's just like, all right. You wasted time and space. I ain't got no anybody got time for that shit. All right? Like I'm too fucking grown. I'm too fucking grown. All right? Like for real. Anybody got time to be dealing with this bird brain airhead shit? Somebody's spouse is robbing them blind. And it's because you cheating when you go out of town or something like that. I'm tired of hearing that story. Anyway, girl, like again, too grown for this shit. Too grown for this shit. All right. And a lot of it, some of these hoes got niggas or whatever that's like really into you, and they trying to figure out, even though they married them, even though they got kids with them, all right, why they nigga can't stop watching you? Why they nigga is all on your dick? Because you're the most eligible bachelor at, okay? Because you work so motherfucking hard, okay? Because you a real lover, okay? All right? Of course, you stay on the nigga's mind all day. Look, you see how I did that? Of course you're going to stay on the nigga's mind because you're a real bitch. And he know you fake. And you know you fake. You knew when you styled your hair the same way Divine Feminine did and went and got the same shit that I didn't even say I wanted to wear it that day. I was just thinking about it. And the bitch like, well, let me go call my stylist and that's what she was gonna wear and go find that. Yo, poor fucking like, bitch, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you goofy assholes? You didn't stress some stylists. Go find me a skirt with 2 splits in it and what is that, a sequence? And go find me a sequence. Okay, then I'm gonna put it together all the way. And she gonna be, I'm gonna say you look stupid. You look stupid. And real twin shit, real gang shit, you look stupid to him too. But hey, get your coin. I ain't gonna never tell my nigga I ain't gonna get your coin. All right. You look goofy. But now the thing is, they want to convince you, oh, you have a psycho. You need to go. I don't need to talk to. I'm good. Ain't shit to talk about. Ain't shit to talk about with a fake motherfucker. A lot of these therapists fake too. That's why motherfuckers spend all day trying to crucify and defame and lie on the real witch bitches, the real psychics, the real people. Okay, because they get paid to fucking con you. A lot of you could have real revolution, evolution, all of that if you just humble yourself. Okay, you mad at the messenger. You mad because the message coming from a bitch. The low key you really respect, really want to be like, really want to fuck with, really wish you could be besties with. Girl, I wish you was my sister in real life. I wish I would have knew you because you would have told me not to marry this bum ass nigga. Like you would have, okay, and I'm really mad because man, we could have been okay. Yeah, sound okay. Then why don't you take that energy to the goofy motherfuckers that's responsible for why you over there and I'm over here. And even when I'm over there, you still won't be over here because I know what kind of a fuck nigga and fuck bitch you are. You can't walk that back. Okay? Like G Dragon said, you can't walk that back. Either you real from the beginning or you not. And once that mask fall off and once it's real, because real niggas recognize real. All right? And it's okay. Again, get your money, but don't be mad because that shit don't fucking impress me. All right? I'm impressed by real shit. Maybe I spent what, 8 hours just watching the motherfucking rainforest, okay? Like that's impressive, bitch. That's impressive. You hoes not impressive. Okay? Not impressive. Yeah, okay. Okay. Anyway, that's what I got for you today. That's what the fuck is really going on out in these streets. My beautiful baddies, divine feminine. Listen, make sure that you like, subscribe. Okay, I have put the links to the YouTube members. I have put the links to VIP Patreon is where you want to be. All access tier, most definitely, point blank and period. Again, somebody be like, well, you don't post on here. That's because I'm with the celebrities in VIP. I'm with the royals in UK. I'm K-pop gang. Okay, over there in Korea. Okay, I'm true crime investigations. All right, world predictions. I'm a man. But if you are in the all access tier and my VIP Patreon, then you will never miss a thing. And I don't want you to miss a thing because I love you and I'm here for you, my real, beautiful, divine, fatty feminines. I will see you next time. One.